Hi guys, welcome along to lesson 15 on my tutorial of programming in the computer programming language BASIC. Right, this is getting near the end of my season of tutorials now, and this program, as you'll see, is a little bit different to, or should I say, the layout is a little bit different to what you've been used to in the past. It's not on the online editor at the moment. It is running in a BASIC compiler on my machine. The reason for that, as explained in the tutorial, is the fact that we use commands in here that will not run, are not accepted by the online BASIC editor, so we're having to run them separately. So if you want to copy and paste it, you'll have to copy and paste this program in your own BASIC compiler. Okay, so first of all, I'll point out line 190. This one here is huge. That contains the data, all the questions and answers for the quiz. I've got 10 answers and 10 questions. Well, rather the other way around, 10 questions, 10 answers even, if you want to put it that way. In there, obviously we can have more data statements if we had more and more questions. It's entirely up to you. But that's, with that out of ado, it's all one word, several. It goes way off the page, but we don't need to worry about that at the moment. Okay, just a brief run through, see what we're doing. I've mentioned most of these instructions in the tutorial on the site, so I don't really need to go over them again. We've got this one that may cause some people a little bit of concern. It's formatted slightly different to in the previous version of BASIC. This is a different version of BASIC. You need to check your own versions of BASIC when you get a BASIC compiler to see what your syntax is like on there. Okay, what we're doing here is that's the control loop, 5 questions, 1 to 5 questions. This is the loop that just reads up to the random number, so we want, if 7's the random number, we want the 7th question the next time round the loop. If 3 is the random number, we want the 3rd question. So it just reads 1 to 7 in the first instance, so 7th question would be in there, 7th answer would be in there. The next time around the loop, if it was 3, then the 3rd question would be in there, the 3rd answer would be in there, so on and so forth. We're restoring it every time so that it starts off counting from the first position. This loop here, it's not a loop, sorry, this instruction here is the array Z, and we're letting the nth position, which is whatever that is, so in other words, if it was 7 on the first run, we're letting Z position 7, well, we're checking to see if Z position 7 is not equal to 1. In other words, if it's anything else, we will then go to line 130 where we will let it equal 1 to say that it's going to be asked. We're going to ask the question there, as you can see. But before we get to that, if it is equal to 1, then it will hit the next instruction here, because if it's not equal to 1, it will go to there. So if it's equal to 1, then it will there go to 50, jump back, pick another number, again read the data. So if it picked 6 next time, it'll read up to the 6th question, and again check that the 6th question hasn't been asked, because if the array Z on position 6, if it was 6, is not equal to 1, in other words, if it's anything else, then it will go there, let it equal 1, print the question out. Hopefully that has explained it a little bit more. What I'm trying to say is, if the array Z, position of the random number, is 1, then that means that that question has been asked, because we're letting it equal 1 here. So if it is 1, then we're jumping back to 50, picking another number. Okay, so if it's not equal to 1, then it will come down here where it will let it equal 1 so that we can check it on the next loop, and then it will print out the question, and it will ask for your answer, and it will if the answer is the same as what the answer it's read in $, it reads the answer there in $, then it will let count equal count plus 1. Count is the variable that counts how many you get right. Then it will jump back to the control loop there for A1 to 5, which will ask for question 2, so on and so forth. At the end of the 5th question, we'll get a print statement, well done, you've got count, and how many is in count, right or correct, whichever way you want to put it. Then the program will end. Okay, let's see how this one goes, shall we? Okay, the US Space Agency. So I think we all know that one, don't we? Now, so bear in mind that we've only got 10 questions in here, and they are done randomly. The largest ocean is Pacific. Who makes the Silver Spirit? Rolls-Royce. Capital of Australia. Shall we get one wrong here? Yeah, we'll get one wrong here. Sydney. Longest river is Nile. Well done, you got 4 right. Okay, so we've got 4 right on that. Now then, just to show that it doesn't run ask the same questions again, we'll run it again just to show that it is random. Who sung Metal Guru? Oh. T-Rex. What do Nokia make? Phones. Largest ocean is? So as you can see, you get some questions the same, however they're not in the same order. What product aids recovery? Who developed Windows? Well done, we got 5 right on that one, so we're improving on the score. Okay, we'll give it one more run, because we should have asked about 8 or 9 questions, so we'll get a few different ones now, but they will be in a different order. As you can see, capital of Australia has come up first here. We'll put the correct one in. 4th planet from the Sun. We'll get one wrong again. Earth. Lucas. Just simple questions. T-Rex. And the largest ocean is Pacific. Something that you will have noticed, I'm sure, by watching this video, is that none of the questions have been repeated twice in any one run. We've had the capital of Australia, we've had which product is recovery, we've had Metal Guru, the largest ocean, more than once, but not more than once in any one run. So as you can see from that, this part here where it checks to see if it's 1, and this part here where it lets it equal 1 before looping back, is actually working correctly. And that's about it, guys, for this short tutorial. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. As I say, it's one of the very last that I'm going to be doing on this series, for now anyway. I may decide to do some more in the future, but hopefully you'll like this tutorial. Hopefully you'll rate and favourite it, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll hope to see you on the site. I will leave a link in the description to this tutorial for you, so you can read in more detail the step-by-step instructions there. I'll also leave a link there to the site. There's lots more other good stuff on the site that you can have a look at. So please pop along, have a look and see what you can find. That's it for now then, guys. Thanks a lot for now.